What's up, everybody? This is the Congress guy. We are going really old school again today. You're looking at another Russell and Morgan box that contains a lacquer back. We already did the Lighthouse lacquer back from 1885. Going a little bit farther back this time. We're going to 1881 to 1883. We're going right to the beginning of the Russell and Morgan Printing Company. They are their brands of cards. So this is Congress 606. The way you can tell if they are 606 without opening the box is it is stamped with gold ink, and the 404s, which house the plain edges on the cards, were stamped in silver. So this box is in pretty decent shape. I came across this message from Mike Ratledge, who is United Cardists on Instagram. Said, I got a Congress deck for you I'm looking to sell to you, and quoted me a price. I said, let me take a look at it when I get to Charlotte, and I'll buy it. So I got there. Convention started in less than 10 minutes. Mike and I found each other, introduced ourselves, and I bought the deck. So we'll go ahead and get right into it here. The nice slipcase here. All right, so we don't know the exact name of this. We're calling it Geometric. Beautiful design. This is one of the few Congress decks that you can flip upside down, and it's symmetrical. So you got the purple with the gold. Probably a rarer color. Only one I know of course, but I know there are a lot more. I found out from the friend of mine that determined the scarcity of my Lighthouse lacquer back, that he gave that one a 9.1 out of 10 in rarity. This one, he said it was an 8.2, I believe. So it's still pretty scarce, which is they're still very hard to find. Lacquer backs in general are just hard to find. So 8 out of 10, excuse me. So still very, very rare. So we'll go ahead and we'll flip it over here, and we have the first Dundreary Joker again. I won't get into too many details in that, but he is the character, the bumbling fool from Our American Cousin, the play that most famously is where Lincoln was shot. So we'll move on from that one there, and we'll get into one of the original Aces of Spades. This is US 6. There are two US 6 cards. It's got a little more dark shading on it around the name and around the Congress building. But this is the second iteration of US 6, for those of you with the Hockman guide. Beautiful, beautiful Ace of Spades. This one's actually going on the back of a shirt. I already have one with the US 6 that I debuted of sorts at the 52 Plus Joker Convention with the Congress guy on the front. So this one will be displayed pretty soon once it's done printing. So you got Congress playing cards at the top. You got the fancy U inside the S. Then you got the typical Ace of Spades symbol there that you see on Congress and Bicycle and other cards. Russell and Morgan Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. And we'll get into some of the other ones here. These older, got the older ones here with the little bit elongated spades. So every card on here is in excellent condition. I mean, you got a little bit of, you can see a little bit of soiling, a little bit of edge wear. Or just the way the gold edges are coming along there. So, got a little bit, just a little bit of everything in this deck. You get the little 7 way down there at the bottom. You got the 8 there. Just an amazing deck. The value on this is up there pretty good. So here we are with the courts. Got the Jack there, and the Queen, and the King. So these cards are, like I said, they are about 136 to 138 years old. I know I did a little bit of shuffling with a Steamboat deck earlier from 1919 in an earlier video. We're not going to do that with these today. I strongly considered using them for a couple of hands in our poker game last night, but I kind of thought better of it. Let's not use these. I went with the new Bicycle Prestige. It was funny watching everybody trying to shuffle those cards as they were flying everywhere because they're really slick. But I digress. So as we're going through all the cards here, let's skip ahead a little bit. Get to the courts. Everybody knows what number cards look like. So these do not have flesh tones like the later Lacquer backs and later Congress cards do. They kind of stay true to form a little bit. So there's Ace of Clubs. And we'll skip ahead to the Jack, Queen, King. They look pretty much like they do now. There's the Ace. Skip ahead. Some of these cards do stay together a little bit. But, given their age, I don't blame them. So, here's the Jack, and the Queen, and lastly, the King. So, this is, like I said, from 1881, the original first or second US 6 Ace of Spades. Just an amazing, amazing deck. Once again, I'd like to thank Mike Ratledge for holding on to this for me. I got there a few days late, but we kind of made an agreement beforehand, and we upheld each side's part of the deal. And I am very lucky to have acquired this deck. Anytime you try to get lacquer backs, you really got to go after them. They are scarce. They are very rare in some instances, and they don't come around a lot. So when you see them, get them. If not, I'm going to try to get them myself. If not on eBay, which they hardly ever show up, but at the conventions. So make sure you like this video, hit that subscription button, and notifications so you will know when more videos come out. Once again, I am the Congress Guy. You can find me on Facebook at the Congress Guy, or Instagram at the.congress.guy, or my email, thecongressguy@yahoo.com. If you have any questions about Congress decks, those are the easiest ways to find me. I typically answer very quickly. So, once again, thank you very much for allowing me the opportunity to show you these rare antique decks, and we will see you on the next video.